Welcome back to Full Scope Fitness. This is part 12, and today we're diving deep into resistance training. Not just the exercises, but how to actually program your workouts for results. We're talking sets, reps, volume, intensity, rest. All the variables that separate a random workout from a real plan. Most people just go to the gym, grab a few weights, do 3 sets of 10, and move on. But if you really want to get stronger, build muscle, or improve endurance, you've got to understand how training stress works and how to manage it over time. At the center of it all is something called the general adaptation syndrome, the body's natural way of handling stress. When you lift, your body experiences the alarm phase. That's the fatigue, the soreness, the what just happened moment. If you recover properly, your body hits the resistance phase. That's where you come back stronger. But if you don't recover and just keep pushing, you hit the exhaustion phase. That's when progress stalls, or even reverses. So, what does that mean for your training? It means your program needs to apply the right amount of stress at the right time, and it needs to back off when your body needs it. This is where load, volume, and intensity come in. Let's break that down. Load is the actual weight you're lifting. Intensity is how heavy that load is compared to your max. And volume is the total work done. Sets times reps. You could be lifting heavy for 3 sets of 5 or lighter for 4 sets of 12. Both are valid, but they serve different goals. If you're training for max strength, you're looking at lower reps, around 1 to 5, and heavier weight, somewhere in the 80 to 100% range of your 1 rep max. You'll rest longer, maybe 2 to 5 minutes between sets to let your nervous system recover. For hypertrophy, or muscle growth, you're in that 6 to 12 rep range with moderate weight, around 60 to 80% of your 1 rep max. Rest periods are shorter, usually 30 to 90 seconds. It's about time under tension and cumulative fatigue. And if muscular endurance is the goal, think high reps, 12 to 20 or more, with lighter weights and minimal rest. That burns, but it also builds work capacity. Once you've picked your training goal and dialed in the intensity and volume, it's all about progression. Your body needs a reason to adapt. That could mean more weight, more reps, slower tempo, shorter rest, better form. Progression doesn't have to be dramatic, but it has to be consistent. Now let's talk structure. If you're training 3 days a week, you might go with full body sessions. If you're training 4 or 5 days a week, you might split it into upper and lower, or push and pull. Just make sure you're not hammering the same muscles back to back without recovery. Another tip: anchor your sessions around big compound movements. Think squats, deadlifts, presses, and rows. Build your program around those lifts, then add accessory work to support weak points, improve balance, and build muscle where needed. And don't forget your rest. You grow when you recover, not while you're training. That means sleep, food, hydration, and rest days aren't optional. They're part of the plan. The goal here isn't just to work hard, it's to work smart, recover fully, and keep stacking progress. That's what real programming is all about. That's it for part 12. In the next one, we're going to talk about how to tie everything together: weekly splits, training cycles, and how to design a plan that fits your life, your goals, and your schedule. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch you in part 13.